Alright guys, so welcome to a huge video. So today I'm going to be showing you guys all about the final clip of Black Ops 2 Zombies Origin cutscene. Now, of course, this is not my video since I suck at doing Easter eggs. There is one guy who has done it, Xskeezer, I think it is. I will put the link in the description below, as well as an annotation and all that good stuff. Now, the cutscene is about 1 minute and 20 seconds long, a little bit shorter than that. It's very short, of course, but it is so packed full of extremely, interesting things. Afterwards, I'm going to give you my opinion about the cutscene itself, all of the stuff you may not have noticed, everything huge about this zombie storyline, and I'm going to reveal to you what you probably did not expect judging off of this storyline. So without further ado, let's check out this storyline, outro, clip, origin, final video. So yeah, I will talk to you guys after this.
From that day forward, they knew that Samantha would keep them safe. Forever.
You're getting everything wrong. I told you before, their eyes should be blue.
It's my turn, Eddie. I can do whatever I want.
But you don't even know how to play properly. Girls don't know enough about zombies.
What's the choice of it, children? Make sure the windows are locked before you come down to the basement.
You'd better do what your dad says. I didn't even get my turn.
Tomorrow, Eddie. You get to make the rules. I promise. Come on, Fluffy.
I wish the heroes in our stories were real, Sam.
I know what you mean. But we will make everything okay. My dad says he has a plan.
Alright, holy crap, where am I even going to begin on this? So, this, when I first watched this was the biggest middle finger to the face towards me from Treyarch in the entire history of Black Ops World at War and Black Ops 2 Zombies, okay? At first, I watched this and I was like, no, don't tell me that this was all just like, is this one of the classic cartoon, oh, this was a dream, fuck you, sort of moments. Then I started to pick out some of the details, and I finally started to think about it, and I have come to the conclusion that not only was this not just a dream, just their figurative, how do I word this? It was not their figurative, what they were doing is what we were doing in their imagination. This actually did happen. Now, the way I can assure you that this can happen is with the following clip I will show you right after this.
What's the choice of it, children? Make sure the windows are locked before you come down to the basement.
You'd better do what your dad says. I didn't even get my turn.
Tomorrow, Eddie. You get to make the rules. I promise. Come on, Fluffy.
I wish the heroes in our stories were real, Sam.
I know what you mean. But we will make everything okay. My dad says he has a plan.
So, they did indeed have sirens back then, but when Maxis actually calls Samantha and Eddie, as now we call him, out of the room, he says, well, Samantha says, don't worry, my dad has a plan, right? So, obviously the entire purpose here, as proven in the Origins cinematic intro, was that Maxis wanted to win the war no matter what it took for Germany. And so did Richthofen, but right now we don't know if Richthofen's real, but we're just going to stick with Maxis. So Maxis wanted to win the war no matter what happened. So, obviously, if Samantha had said, don't worry, my father has a plan, this would not have been false. It had to have had some sort of realization, and then zombies came into play in actual real life. Now, another thing I want to show you guys, or talk about, is that a really, really, really huge detail that a lot of people are going to neglect is that, one, there's a couple of items in the room here that I will show you guys after a little bit of analyzation of the outro cinematic, but also that Eddie he has not had his turn. Now, a lot of you are going to argue, oh, well, Richtofen ruled the zombies during Transit, Richtofen ruled them during Mob of the Dead, and he buried all those maps. Not necessarily. Because if this is the origins of zombies itself, then the reason this is like, if this truly was a false imagination of zombies, this would be origins, since there are the robots, but also, why is there a buried zombie there? Or Mob of the Dead zombie? Alright, so now I want to kind of take this time to actually assess the video itself, right? So I'm going to slow it down to 50% speed so that you can actually take a look a little more in depth about everything that's going on. Now, this isn't any proof towards the future, but this is more towards, you know, everything that happened here happened in zombies. So let's start right now. So we start with her eyes. Nothing is too important here. You know, she's got nice hazel eyes. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nice eyebrow features. Good job, Treyarch. Then we're going to get to some screenage going around the room. We got some posters over there. And if you notice over there as well, there is some MP40 chalk. So we've also got the Ascension rocket. And if you look behind it, a Juggernaut bottle. Now, this is a zombie from Mob of the Dead. And you're about to see her smash it, and boom. And if you look behind it, you'll actually see the robot from the Origins. You've got the steampunk thing, or whatever you want to call it. Now, if you look to the right, back right, in the background, you're going to see the transit bus. If you look a bit taller and a little bit to the left with that glowing, like what looks to be a neon blue glow stick, I'm not quite sure what that is. Possibly a to come item. It could be the giant robot in Origins. And moving on, this is the buried zombie. Now we're gonna pause it again. If we look behind there, we also have some more jugs laying up on that shelf. That's what she said. But we also have some jugs that could be the other perks. I want you to notice that bed though, because it's gonna be very important later on in the video, because we're gonna look under it and you're gonna see something. So that's pretty much all the clear images you can see from this angle. So let's continue. So zombie gets smashed. It's rolling away. Now there's Eddie, and if we pause the video right now, no, hold on, right now, you'll notice that Eddie is actually holding two dolls, right? I think that one of them is Tank Dempsey and one of them is Richtofen itself, and Samantha is going to pick up another one, and that's going to be Nikolai. So what a lot of people think when they see this is that what Samantha is setting down right now is actually a video camera, when in reality it is not a video camera at all. This is not a video camera. It's not that big of a part of the outro cinematic, but in reality this is one of the other characters, either Tokyo or Nikolai. I'm not sure which one. So, watch, you'll see her pick up the doll right there. And if you look behind it, you can see another one of the robots from there. And you get a better vision of the Juggernaut perk. And I'm going to pause the video. Now, if you look to the left, you'll see on the wall that there's an MP40 chalk outline. If you look straight back in between the robot, I'm not actually sure what that is. Possibly, once again, another Black Ops 3 zombie moment thing going on there. So if you look at the posters on the wall, I believe one of them says Napalm in the middle left. I don't really know what that goes to either. I don't know if those posters are even relevant. But if you look on the right, there's some agents. I'm thinking that's 5. If you look on the very, very far left, there's like a helicopter and stuff. Don't really know what that one is. If you look on the middle right, there's a bomb. Now, that might lead me to believe it's Moon. Because of the Easter egg on Moon. I'm not sure, though. Those are all just random things laying around. So let's play the video again. So right now they're just talking. And actually that is Nikolai they're holding. So Takeo is the one sitting on the ground right now. So they're still talking. And if you look around, pause the video really fast. If you look right behind Eddie's butt cheeks, you'll see Fluffy back there. That's their dog. You will also get a better view later on in the video, so play again. He's looking around. I think this is when the actual transmission comes in about Max is calling them down. So she's listening. You know, there's Fluffy turning his head. She puts the doll down, and this is when Eddie says, "When am I going to get my turn?" So pause the video here again. You'll see there's the teddy bear sitting on there, which is the Easter egg, like, troll thing. Also, I want you to notice that pot right next to the left lampshade. Not lampshade, what are they called? The left curtain, okay? That's a pot from Buried, okay? We've seen that plenty of places. That is a pot from Buried. Now, what she's about to do is she's about to turn off that speaker, alright? I struggle to remember. It's like Thomas Edison's like first invention or something like that. But that's the thing that's playing the music right now, and it's also in Origin the thing you have to use to get the wands and all the staffs. So watch, playing again, and she turns it off. She turns the record player off. There goes Fluffy walking around, and here she goes closing the window. Eddie gets up, and if we pause the video again, you get a better view of Fluffy. But there's a way better view of the giant robot if you look right next to that mannequin doll. There's a really good view. On the top of that dresser, not the clock, but the thing to the right of it, that might be that doll you throw in Ascension. I'm not quite sure about it. It might be, so let's play the video again. So, once again, she just jumps down. No big detail. She's walking. There's Fluffy. Now, I'm going to pause the video once Fluffy knocks this thing down. Right there, okay? A lot of people think that this was all web camera, right? It's not. I assure you, this was the action figure. Now, remember when I told you to look under that bed? I gave you a reason. If you look on that punching bag sort of thing, you'll see Eddie with round tallies on it, and then you'll see Sam with round tallies on it, okay? So, those aren't relevant as far as I'm concerned. They may actually be, like, on certain rounds of a certain map. They mean something for the characters, but I haven't uncovered that yet. If you look to the left of them, though, you'll see those 3 characters, minus Misty. You've got all the 3 characters from the main Black Ops 2 series. Where'd Misty go? Maybe Misty wasn't around yet, which means that, you know, something is yet to happen. I don't know. That's some sort of gap. Maybe Misty's just hidden. Maybe we just can't see Misty. I don't know. But if you look to the right of Fluffy, you'll see that bin over there. You'll see the mystery mark on it. That's the mystery box, of course, with all the random stuff in it. That thing to the left of it, that, like, plaque engraving, I think that's from Shangri-La. The poster that says turret, I believe that is just a random poster that says turret. The candle is a very, very nice candle, and just look at the craftsmanship. But let's press play again, and that's pretty much, we get a view here. I'll pause the video once the door closes before it fades to black, just to see if we miss anything here. And hold on, right now we're going to pause the video so you can sort of see like a stick and a bow, maybe a clock on the wall. Not quite sure what that thing is above the actual shelves themselves, and that thing protruding out of the, like, mystery box, I have no clue what those are. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all there is to identify based off of this scene, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, let's get into some further detail on some other topics. Alright, you guys, so I pretty much told you everything there is to tell you guys about, hold on. Three, two, one. Alright, you guys, so I pretty much told you everything there is to know about this, this trailer, this breakdown. This wasn't really a trailer, sorry about that. But, go to check out Xskeezer. The entire time this video was playing, it was right there in a, caption. But the main thing that I want to ask you guys is, what do you think about this? What are your thoughts? Post in the comments below. Ask your friends about it. Make them post in the comments below. In my opinion, I'm thinking that there's going to be a continuing portion to the zombies storyline, to be honest, because they've left it with such an open response here. It seems like, if I know Treyarch is just built around, I'm gonna get money, I'm gonna impress all my viewers, and I'm gonna also troll them with all of these three things being together. And it's perfect for me. But I don't think they would end it and go out like this. I think that they're just gonna continue this series. I mean, if they wanted to, if the fans showed an expressed interest, I'm sure they would. And obviously the fans want to. So then the question is there a storyline capability? Obviously so. You've set yourself up with this entire thing being a possible imagination, and now the real thing can actually happen. You know what I mean? It's very, very, very likely that they will actually continue it, and actually continue it on from Samantha and all them going down there into the bunker and all that stuff, and then it may be occurring in real life. Or having different maps, or different characters doing different things, or maybe Misty has some sort of thing, because they never really even finished that thing about Misty and the other characters. That was never even elaborated at all. I didn't even get any of that stuff. But yeah, guys, post in the comments below what your thoughts are, everything you might want to tell me, anything I missed, anything you think that I was wrong about. So yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, favorite, and subscribe for now. I'll share to Facebook and Twitter. And if you really want to help me out, do them both together. So that's all I got to say for you guys today. Ninja out.